got Jason with us this morning to preview this weekend's episode of Later with Jason. Suel, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Excited
good to see
that
you.
It's Friday.
Yeah, me too. Happy Friday.
Let's
Lots
talk about
happening
this weekend's episode.
Yeah, for sure. So, man, season 8 is rolling along of the show, and we're so honored to have so many great guests joining us. So this weekend, it's no different. We've got Travis Smith joining us on the show. Now, Travis is really involved in our community, in the music scene of our community. He has been doing a lot of stuff at George's Majestic Lounge, and you may have seen where they have been welcoming folks back to George's in a socially distant style outside.
Yeah.
So he kind of talks about the programming that they have going on there. He's also a drummer. He's a musician himself. And,
really cool.
Yeah. So he kind of has that perspective as well from what is happening in the music world, in the music scene right now. And speaking of him being a drummer, the band we have on the show this week is the band that he currently drums for. They're called The Next Unknown. So we are fortunate enough to air this music video with them. They have a great sound, and they're kind of like
Very
a super group.
interesting sound.
They're kind of like a super group of Northwest Arkansas talent. These guys, musicians, have all performed in different bands over the years, but they're really someone to keep your eyes on, because I think their career is just going to skyrocket. So Travis is involved in the show in a lot of different ways, the interview and then drumming there, right there in the van this weekend.
Looking forward to that.
And then we've got Chef Maudie Schmidt from Cafe Rue Orleans joining us. Now, she is like chef royalty also here in Northwest Arkansas.
So much fun, too.
And she's so fun. She's coming to us from her own kitchen, making a delicious ratatouille with some fresh vegetables that she had picked up at the farmer's market. And, of course, everything she does kind of has a little bit of a Cajun flair to it. So she talks to us about all the spices and different things that she uses and that you can use also at home when you're making your own ratatouille if you want to kick it up a notch. So it was just it's always a joy to have Chef Maudie joining us on the show. And then I get to go out and hang out in Eureka Springs a lot recently, doing some biking with them.
And it's been beautiful
it's
to
beautiful.
go biking there.
Yes, it's beautiful weather, and they are also really amping up their trail system there. They have a lot of stuff happening. So we took a short little ride over in Magnetic Springs, around the Magnetic Springs in Eureka Springs. And let me tell you about this. It's kind of like where all of the trails converge, right? So it's kind of an out-of-the-way spot if you're biking in Eureka. A lot of the trails come together at that one place.
Oh, that's neat.
It's really neat, and what's also neat about it is I kind of letting the secret out of the bag here. It's used by a lot of locals, but not a lot of other folks know about it.
Interesting.
So watch that segment if you're interested in biking in Eureka and finding a place to connect to a lot of the trails there in Eureka Springs.
Awesome episode ahead.
Yeah, it's
looking forward to it.
Great fun. I am too.
Yeah, you can of course watch it Saturday night at 9:30 right here on Fox 24. Jason, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Caitlin. Happy weekend.
We'll be